Today, it's today. Time to tell a scary story. Hee 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 hee. Da 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 da. Anyway, time to tell a scary story. One day, I was walking. No, better yet, I'll change it. I'll save that to the next one. I was driving my truck one day. Just driving normal. Just driving. My friends, they went out in the woods. Decided to go camping, so they invited me. I drove out. It only took like maybe 2 miles to get there. Nah, I'm just messing with you. But it did take longer. And it got longer and longer. I got there. And, I got there, parked my car as usual. We camped out, got the fire going and all that. Some weird dude pulls up in his truck. It looks shady, looks like a hunter, had some hunt, how all hunters look creepy. If you're not a hunter, you don't understand. He was probably just hunting, passing through, and this was his land, so, and it was like, it's okay for us to stay in here, that's fine, I just got done hunting, and so he let us stay on there. Really cool dude, but he just walked backwards, very creepy, got in his truck and drove and looked at us the time he drove off. Turned off his lights and kept on going. And I was like, well, that was creepy. And so I just kept. So we went in our tents. We was weird, but we saw something like a thing just standing there above our tent with the light. We thought it was just that dude, just checking in on us, making sure we're not doing anything stupid, because we're all teenagers. And we got out. There was nobody there. No light, nothing. My friend called me and said, there's somebody there. The light is still there. Are you sure? Because I'm looking straight at it. And there was nothing there. My friend was just looking at a light and a person standing at a tent, but there was nothing there. And I wasn't pulling a prank or nothing. I was just standing there and I saw nothing. It scared the living crap out of us. That the time when I turned around and looked away, he said he didn't see it anymore, which I thought was creepy. And it wasn't that dark out, and it was pretty dark, but not like too dark. I mean, you could probably still see, kind of. It was one of those dark times you can still see. It's, the woods, had some openings. We had some fire still going, so we were able to see around the tent. So I went back inside. Nothing there. Woke up in the morning. I woke up. My friend was gone. The next morning, my friend was gone. The sleeping bag was open. I went out. Got so scared. He said my friend was always prepared because he knew that something dangerous always happens in the woods, so he always keeps a gun in his truck. And so I went out to his truck. He always keep the keys hidden in his truck so you can't even find them. And I grabbed it. It was out in the back of his truck. And I grabbed it out. Opened up the car. Grabbed the gun and a flashlight. And walked out there. It was pretty sunny, so I grabbed some sunglasses because, trying to make myself look cool. If I'm gonna save my best friend, I'm at least got to look cool doing it. Anyway, I grabbed the gun, loaded up my pistol, and he always keeps a rifle in there too. I grabbed that too, loaded it up, and I went walking, duct taped the flashlight to the gun because it did have a thing on there, the because the flashlight didn't go to the gun. And I went walking out there, kept walking, try to find him. I used the duct tape as the trail to find my way back. Marked every tree I can, like an X. If you're a hunter, always keep your tracks good. And I looked, and every hunter always checked the ground and see if anything happens, or blood, or feet tracks, or you know what I'm talking about, or dragging. And there was this trail. I followed it, kept following it. There was this house. There was this house. I went in it, climbed over, and I was just like, this has to be really suspicious. And this is where the trail ended. And I think my friend is inside. I went in there, and I got knocked out. And my gun was gone, my pistol was gone. I went drooling around the whole house, and and I found him, but he didn't make it out, and he died. I finally got out, grabbed the gun. I didn't grab it because I had no ammo in my rifle. I only had one bullet left. They must have took out all the bullets. I finally found the people who are just crazy and they're murderers. And I, and the cop showed up at the house, and I looked up through the window, and he was like, I'm out of my guns. At least I need to protect myself. You must hand me your pistol. And I asked him to hand in his pistol to me. And he was like, here, you can have this pocket knife. What I'm going to do with the pocket knife, I don't know, but you can use it to just meet me down in the garage. I went down in the garage, and I'll open it up. And he was down there, but the guy came up behind him and killed him. Killed him with a machete. With a sword. Or something. I don't know. I was too hard to remember, trying to react fast. And I went in there. I had to take him out, but he was so strong because there was something wrong with him, and he was a strong dude, so looked like a dude that he would get stabbed a lot all the time. And I stabbed him, but at least I got away from him, took out the knife and pushed him away. Tried to get on the stairway and run the best I could and close the garage. He went off, I don't know where. I ran upstairs, went all through the house, had to find keys and do all this to get out of the house. And I finally, I keep looking for doors to find my way out, to find a gate, to find something to get out. So I was like, screw it. I jumped for the window and jumped out. I busted through the window and it kept on running. I grabbed up in my truck, drove it backwards, turned it around, and drove it forward, and never looked back again, and kept on driving. My friend never made it. Built a grave for him, and I left the tent. I didn't care about it. Left it. I had a hook on my truck and just pulled the truck all the way back home, and it was on the back of my truck, so sometimes some trucks can have hooks back and the front, and I pulled it back. I put it away and used his truck as a burial ground, and I parked it and buried him in the woods, and used his truck. And I took his keys and make it where you can't drive the truck, and took out all the wires and everything, so the truck wasn't drivable, and took all the wheels so nobody can drive it. And I built a barrier, and and I never went back to that place, never again. And what's up, guys? So I hope you liked that video, and this video is about the end. So yeah, and hope you liked it. That scary story, it's not true. My friend is still alive, and that story's not true, so don't worry about it. If you get scared, shove it down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, and